your Van X Semiconductor. It's the big kahuna in this space, SMH. We talk about it all the time. That's what's getting the inflows, not commodities. It's had big inflows since November, in fact. You must be very happy. You collect a nice little fee for that. He's doing well. But it's been moving sideways for the last couple of months, and even NVIDIA is too. I know you don't comment on stock trading and advise people, but any thoughts on what's happening
here? Semiconductors had become the heart of the AI trade. They were really the cleanest AI ETF out there. I don't know if Mike agrees with that. And a lot of these companies are, SMH just has the top 25 semiconductor companies, and they're super high quality companies. They've got competitive moats, they've got, and the real question for semis is, and they have become revalued from being a highly cyclical business with short product lives to these sort of, so it's part of the growth trade, and they have more recurring revenues, and they can just stay at high profitabilities even, despite some of the short-term stuff.
Mike, doesn't it amaze you that even with technology underperforming this year, that's where the money still goes? It's like they have a sort of a recency bias, investors. We know this, the behavioral economics, but they think that, oh, this used to work in the past, I'll just keep buying that, and yet we know that that's obviously a problem. But any thoughts on the flows so far? It's technology still.
I think Jan alluded to it earlier, but when we track flows, we see it very much, it's chasing returns. So we often caution our clients to almost think about flows as a contrarian indicator. As flows get really depressed, that's potentially an opportunity to buy, and vice versa. As flows get really extended, it might be time to pair a little bit. But I do agree broadly on the kind of fundamentals of the semiconductor space. I mean, it is a high-tech commodity in some sense, and right now the competition is not to such a level where they can push prices down. It's dominated by the top end of the market, and they control that pricing, and there's no indication that the demand for growth is going to change in that sector. So you have very clean balance sheets, you have a high moat is a good way to put it, and they control that kind of pricing point. So until there's a situation where competition increases meaningfully in this space, where you can have some pricing pressure, it's hard to see that trade going away.